To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
G'day guys, Disney Dave coming at you once again from Down Under with another video review. Today we are taking a look at something that is really awesome. I've been looking forward to adding this particular item into my collection of these particular items for a little while. Of course, we are taking a look at the art of Captain America Civil War, the latest film from Marvel Studios and Disney, of course. Oh, look at this. They print a art of book for every Marvel Studios film, and they have ever since the very beginning. The only film that I believe doesn't have one of these books is The Incredible Hulk. I'm not too sure why. I'm guessing it's probably because The Incredible Hulk was distributed by Universal Pictures, whereas the original films were distributed by Paramount. So Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, they were sort of Paramount films until Disney got their hands on it and continued to release the franchise, as well as continued on releasing these books. So I'm guessing that's probably why the Hulk is the odd one out. They've also printed books for the TV series as well, S.H.I.E.L.D. and Jessica Jones. S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter. I believe that there are also books on the way for both Daredevil and Jessica Jones. But this, of course, is the brand new book, Captain America Civil War, The Art of. I love these books. I have every single one of them except for, I think, the second season of S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't picked that one up yet, but I've got all the other ones that have been released so far, so it's really awesome to be able to add this into the collection. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a really quick video today. There's not too much to say. I'm just going to have a quick flick through this book and sort of a very, very quick comparison to a couple of the other books in the series as well, just to give you just to size it up and just sort of give you a little expectation of what to expect, I suppose, when you get your hands on this book. If you've been collecting these books, if you have one of these books, a couple of these books, you have all of them, you are basically in for basically what you've been buying all along. There's not a whole lot different from this to the other books, and that's not a bad thing. It's a very good thing because you don't want them to change anything, because these are very beautiful, comprehensive books in really, really nice packaging. But we'll get into that when we go over to the record table. Not the record table, the table. I call it the record table when I do record reviews. It's a book review, so let's go to the book table. Okay, come with me. Okay, so here we have it. Captain America Civil War, The Art of. As I said, this is part of a collection of books that they've been publishing, Marvel's been publishing ever since the first Iron Man film. This is the latest installment of this book series, and every film you look out for the new release book. It's really awesome. This is your front, and this is your back. There, I really love this picture. Really nice, got the reflection of Iron Man there. If we do this, that's sort of our spine. I might turn it that way actually, it's a better way to look at it. There's the spine. And as I briefly showed you just before, if you're unaware of how these books work, it comes in a nice slip cover, and the actual book slides out of the slip cover, and you get the awesome book inside there with different art on the front and back, which is fantastic because sometimes they cheap out and do the same art on the book and the slipcover. Not in this case, they haven't. And even the spine is just a tad different as well there. Put my arm there to block a bit of the light. So just a basic look at the slipcover again. That's where the book goes in, nothing special in there. There's that. Now I'm just going to have a very, very quick flip through the book. I'm not going to show you too much because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's actually going to get their hands on this book. But I will show that there's some really, really nice, if I pull this across, we get that in frame a little better, don't we? Can I zoom out? I can zoom out just a tad. Captain America shield. There's Captain America. For those who are familiar with these books, of course, you'd know you get great chapters, and each chapter is sort of on a different part of production or a different part of the film, and it sort of really explains everything in depth. You've got the intro here from the directors, Anthony and Joe Russo. And basically the introduction's a few pages long, as is the case with most of these books. They talk about sort of their inspirations behind the film, sort of how they got involved, and there's some pictures from the comic books here, from the Civil War comic books. And it goes across, as I said, quite a few pages. Then we get into Showdown in Lagos, and as I said, the book is basically split up into sections based on the sections in the film. We get all these great character sketches of concept artwork for the characters' costumes, etc., etc. So all these different variations, as you can see, the hair has changed, the jacket's changed colours, pants, boots, all changed. And you basically go through the entire book, and you see this for every single one of the main characters anyway, and quite a few of the lesser characters as well get nice little chances to shine in this book as well. It's really fantastic, as these art books always are. You get this really great, really grand look at the making of the film, and basically you get an idea of all the creative aspects that were put into designing props, designing sets, designing character costumes, right down to the hair and the makeup and just about everything. Special effects, they talk about special effects and how they filmed it. So really it's a making of book told through the artwork. And as I said, I could go on and on forever. I could flip through every single page of the book, but for those who are going to pick this up, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil that first moment of flicking through the book and just really, really enjoying what you see. There's plenty of concept artwork for storyboarding, and really just anything you could imagine, weapons, costumes, everything gets its chance to shine in here. And these books have been a staple of films and filmmaking for just about forever, but these really comprehensive ones, the last 10 or 20 years or so, they've been really doing these really special, comprehensive books here. Ant-Man, absolutely everything. There's some beautiful, beautiful art in here, and it really is worth the price that they stick on the back of it. As I said, if you're going to go into stores and pick this up, you're probably going to be paying about $70. But if you head over to like Book Depository or sort of your favourite bookseller, you could pick this up for something like $35, $40, $45 eventually. And that's a really good price for an item like this. As I said, I cannot bring myself to flick through the entire book. I'm just giving you a little bit of a taster of this book now because, as I said, you don't want the whole thing ruined for you. It's one of my favourite things about getting a new book is just sitting down with the book and flicking through it, reading it for a couple of hours, and just soaking it all in. And this is another great inclusion to the series of books. They are all like this. They all have the hard cover. The first Iron Man book, I don't think had a slip cover. A couple of the early ones didn't have slip covers. They're long out of print now anyway. Although you can get Iron Man 1, 2, the first Thor and the first Captain America in a huge box set, which is how I ended up buying them, because you can't buy the slip-covered versions on the market anymore. So, anyway, that's a look at that. Front and back, once again, that's what you're looking for in stores or online. I'm going to take this, I'm going to go somewhere very special. We're going to go to my little library now, and we're going to place this on the shelves, and I'm going to give you just a very brief look at this sitting beside the past books, and maybe just show you a couple of the past books as well, and we'll finish off the review over there. Okay, welcome for the very first time into my little library. Let me change that a little bit. Here we go. This is my shelf where I keep all my past Marvel Art of books. As you can see, they're all very, very well designed to sort of match up. Everything matches up. It's it's really cool. They're a really nice set of books. So if you've been collecting these from the beginning, basically you'll wind up with this awesome compendium basically of the entire making of and art of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's quite a costly thing, but the books are absolutely fantastic and I love them, and every time a movie comes out, it's a big part of the movie coming out for me is grabbing the art of book and checking out some of the behind the scenes stuff for the book before the DVD comes out later in the year to sort of check it all out in motion. But it's really cool to have hard copy printed versions of all the artwork from behind the scenes of these books and these beautiful compendiums. As I said from the very beginning, they've been very concise with their slipcover, the design of the spines, and even just the way the books are designed here. They've been pretty much the same all the way along. So really these work out to be an additional volume to basically one large set of books. And of course, as I said, the first 4 volumes of books are no longer available separately, but you can get them in this awesome, huge, let me fix that, this huge art of box set. That's very costly, but it's worth it if you don't have those 4 books. It's just about the only way you can get them through stores anyway, unless you want to pay crazy eBay prices. But this is what I'm here for. I'm very excited to finally put this new book on the shelf. This is my first time doing it. So here we go. There it is. As you can see, it's kept consistent with everything, which is very, very good for my OCD. It's just the TV ones stick out a little bit because they're a little bit different, but all the movie ones look fantastic, and I look forward to adding the Doctor Strange one here towards the end of the year. I think it's about October, November, December the book comes out, just after the film. They usually come out a couple of weeks after the film, so as though they don't spoil anything for any viewers. But that's it. We've got it on the shelf. That's all I really have to say about it today. The regular retail on these are quite expensive. They're usually about 70 Australian, which is around maybe 55, 60 USD. I got this on Amazon, but it came out quite cheap for me because I got it in sort of a bulk order with a lot of other stuff that I'd pre-ordered. So shipping came out quite good. But if you're going to just do a standard Amazon order for one item shipped to Australia, forget about it, because the cost for shipping becomes quite large. Your best bet for these is Book Depository. I swear by them. You will see this book for about $35 Australian on Book Depository within the next 12 months, maybe within the next 6 months. You'll see it probably when Doctor Strange comes out. You'll see it drop down quite a lot, and you'll get it on for a good bargain. Right now it's sitting at about $60 something on that page, I think, but it will drop, I promise you. So if you're not so impatient like I am, you can wait a little bit and get the book at a good price. But as I said, they do go out of print pretty quickly. The first Avengers book's out of print. All of these are out of print individually, so it's probably, you know, a couple of years after the film they do go out of print. You'll be able to get your hands on it for quite a while now though. But anyway, as I said, Book Depository is probably, I swear by them, they're the best place to get books like these because they have got great prices and free shipping worldwide. So I do swear by them. But anyway, that is about all I have to say for the Captain America Civil War Art of book. I'm sure you will see me do many more reviews of these art of books in the future, as well as many other different kind of Marvel books and Disney books and all that. My whole Disney collection is down here, you can't see it. I'll quickly pan down just to give a quick look. They're all Disney books on those bottom 2 shelves there, the middle 2 shelves anyway. So quite a few of them will be reviewed over time. But for now, thank you for watching, and if you like what you see, please click subscribe, and please head over to Facebook and give me a like, and keep up to date on all my videos and all my news and everything like that. Until then, thank you for watching. I will see you later, and I hope you have a magical day.